Hello. Hi, everyone. This is Jacqueline with JW Van Minimal. So, thought I'd bring you a little bit of an update because on Wednesday, Sunday or Monday, I said that I would be loading my video of when I was getting honored for a community award situation that requires me to actually edit on my computer. And I have not done that yet. For various reasons, there's no excuses. It's just that I have not done it because if I really wanted to make sure it got done, I would have got it done, right? So we have to honor what it is, whether we say we're going to do something or not, that, we just say it didn't happen and move on. It's not the end of the world. So my trepidation or my anxiety or fear, which I have many, dealing with procrastination and all of that, I'm still trying to deal with why I hesitate to do certain things that I know I should be doing. And there's a list, believe me, and I'm working on that list to say why I am fearful of. Because once I get it done, it's done. One thing that I'm fearful of is writing. And I'm a very good writer. I'm an excellent writer. I write grants. And when I do grants, I hesitate and procrastinate. And I want the timing to be perfect. I don't want to be disturbed. I don't want to be interrupted. And I just tie myself in a whole knot before I start just putting pen to paper or fingers to keyboard to get it done. And I've noticed that. The other thing that causes me fear or anxiety is when I have to do something financial, like create my budget or do my taxes or even write down the money I've spent on certain things. Because now I bought that planner. I don't think I showed you guys, but at some point I'll show you. I bought a planner. It's not a happy planner, but it's one of those type. It's very detailed. It's got a calendar involved. It's got sticky stickers connected with it. It's a beautiful planner. I hate to even disturb it, but I have to dive into that planner. Now, when I bought it, I didn't realize it's an 18-month planner, if I'm not mistaken, but it actually supposed to start in July, but because you can put the months and the dates that you want, I started mine in June, and you guys know June 1st is around the corner. So that is one thing that causes me stress and trepidation. I don't know why, and I'm still working through that. So writing, budget stuff. I've been writing a book for who knows how long, several books actually. A couple of them are fiction, sort of thriller, sci-fi thriller books. I think what I'm going to do there, and I'm just talking out loud to you guys to hold me accountable, is maybe do a series of short stories that's related to, some of the sci-fi thriller type writings that I've done. Because I put pen to paper, but it's probably more in the short story realm as opposed to a traditional manuscript type thing. So just sitting down writing. I think my excuses are that I don't like people calling me or having something hanging over my head that I have to do that I didn't do. Why am I doing this thing instead of that? It just keeps me, in this consistent, I don't know what to call it, but I'm just like, oh, I have to write this, but then I'm going to get interrupted. And then why am I writing this when I should be doing this particular priority? So as I talk to you right now, I don't think I have any major activities like hanging over my head. So I don't have excuses for a lot of things. I just help support one of the organizations that I work with get a grant proposal done. It was down to the wire. I felt like I was in one of those espionage movies where you have to deliver the code to the government so they can put it in before the bomb goes off. That's what I was thinking, because it's Friday. It is now 12:43. The proposal was due at the place at noon. I got it there at 11:49. But the ticker is that the person that was actually writing the grant is in another city, which is close by. It's in the same state, but it's in another city. I actually gave them the RFP maybe a week ago. I know the gentleman started working on it maybe 2 or 3 days ago. So I know there was stress on their ends. And then after they wrote it, he contacted me and said, well, I can't email it to the location. It has to be physically taken to the location by noon today. Usually it's like, give it to us by 5 p.m. But this particular one was, get it to us by noon. So I get this message last night that we have to get the proposal done, which was half finished and done and delivered by noon today. Printed, more than one copy. And I'm like, okay, here we go with the stress. So get a call this morning saying, no, I think I got a draft last night. I looked it over, gave my feedback. And then I was told I would get the final by today at 10:30 a.m. Okay, I have to get this downtown by noon, and it wasn't even printed. And then we have to provide 5 printed copies of this document, and each document, the document itself is about 30 to 35, 40 pages long. So we needed to have 5 copies. Yeah, they make you jump through a lot of rings of fire. Believe me, it just irritates me how they do that and why. So get the call. The proposal will be done to me, get to me by 10:30. They're going to send it to the printer at that time. So I jump up today. I cancel an appointment I had, and it was a really important appointment, which it's okay if I reschedule, but it was just still an important appointment I wanted to get done. I canceled that, and I immediately went to the printer. Get there, and the printer guy goes, oh, they just called me, so it's going to be another half an hour. Guess what time it was? It was like freaking 11 a.m. at that time. So I tell the guy, fine, I can't do anything about it. I just, put it to the universe to resolve. And I left, went and got some lunch. Well, I ordered some lunch, okay? Ordered the lunch. Then I go to my car because I think I left something. I think I left my phone in the car or something. I go to my car, and this is in a high traffic area where you can hardly find parking. So I did find a parking space a block away, all of that good stuff. Go back to the printer, and the guy tells me I'm right on time. Right at this time, it's 11:25 a.m. So he tells me I'm right on time. The document's done. I get all of that taken care of. In the meantime, I had ordered my lunch. They said it would take 15 minutes. It is now about 20 minutes later. I go to get my lunch, and it's not ready. So I'm still staying calm, you guys. I'm like, oh my God. I tell the lady at the front, at the restaurant, like, oh my God, you guys are just screwing with me. What's going on with you? And she was like, it's going to be 5 minutes. And I'm like, okay. So I stand there very patiently because believe me, you guys, I do not have patience for some things. And I'm working on it. I've grown a lot, but I have no patience. So I patiently calm myself, and I trust. So I wait there, going back and forth. I do a couple of things, small talk with the lady at the thing. She has no control over it. The cooks have no control over how long it takes, all of that stuff. So it's finally done. Now it is 11:40. So I have to be downtown, which I'm only like a mile away. I'm like down on the east side of town. The downtown is on the east, the place where I gotta go is on the east side of town. But it's still a mile away, and there's still traffic issues and parking issues because I'm in a high traffic area. So I get the darn thing, my food, and I'm like, I'm not gonna go take this thing, come back, try to get my food. It'll be cold. I'm just not gonna do all that. So I waited. So I get in my car, go to the place. It takes me like 5 minutes to get there, but you better believe every traffic light was red, and I was in front of a Sunday driver. So I'm still, calming myself. It's be patient. And I finally make it. I finally get to a meter. I finally plug the meter. Then I gotta walk all the way around the building because they're doing construction. It's raining. It's a very rainy day. I don't know if you could hear it. I'm in my car, of course, but I don't know if you could hear it. It's raining. So it's starting to rain harder, and I luckily had a plastic bag in my car, so I wrapped the darn proposal up, get to the place at exactly 11. When I get to the place, I asked the lady to stamp the time on there, because I'm like, you guys are not going to screw with me with all I've done. So I'm walking to the place too, thinking like, oh my God, I feel like I'm in this espionage movie. I got to deliver this dang code before the government shuts down, type of thing. Get there. Lady stamps it for 11:49 a.m. Woosah. Okay. I am so happy that I made it, but my stomach is in knots. You know, I can't enjoy my food because I'm like stressed out. And then I get home and I'm like, okay, I'm just going to get in the house and chill. It's still raining. It's a lazy day type of day. I was going to work on my planner, you know, put stickers in it, work on my finance thing, because I just spent money, you know, that's not planned out. And I get here and forgot that they were cleaning the floor, like the concrete in my apartment building, the garage, the underground garage. They are cleaning the floor. Oh, excuse me. So all of the cars is supposed to be out of the garage. I had forgotten too when I left to go deliver this proposal. I'm like, why are all my neighbors' cars out of the garage? It was like two cars in the garage. Like, where's everybody? This is unusual. So I leave and remember, see the dang sign saying I was supposed to be out of the building out of the garage by 10 a.m. It's now 10:45. So needless to say, they're still cleaning the garage floor. And I think they may not even want us in there until like it's clean and dry. So I'm sitting in my car. I scarfed down part of my lunch, but, you know, I can't enjoy it just like, you know, I only ate half of it. It'll have to get eaten later. And I don't think I could get in the garage. So I'm going to now run a couple of errands. Okay, this is how I complicate everything. I need to go to the bank, and it's probably a couple of miles away. Everything is really near me. It's not like I have to travel miles and miles for anything. But one of the things I hate doing is putting gas in my car. It's just irritating. So yesterday I was in an area where the gas prices was super expensive. Like if I traveled, you know, 10, 15 blocks down, I would get gas 10 cents cheaper. So I had to be somewhere yesterday morning, and I needed gas. I didn't want to run out of gas and get there late. So I was like, I'm not going to give these people all of my money. I'm going to put like $5 or $6 in there so I can get to where I'm going. When I'm done with that, because yesterday was a beautiful day. It was mid 70s, beautiful blue sky, warm, just gorgeous. Now today it's maybe 60 degrees. It's probably less. It's raining and it's very cloudy. Now tomorrow, and it's in the 50s. Well, they said it would be high of 50 something. So I think that's correct. Tomorrow's supposed to be 80 freaking degrees. What the heck is wrong? What is this? So I digress, but so I put like $5 worth of gas in my car, $5 or $6. And I said, I'm going to refill my gas tank yesterday, since it was beautiful. I didn't do it because I hate putting gas in my car. I would have to travel around to the right location, you know, all of that stuff. And didn't put no gas in my car. So today I get up and do all this running around espionage bull crap. And now it's raining and I need to run an errand. I need to go to the bank. And I have no freaking gas in my car. The weather is terrible. So, you know, I need to just freaking do what it is I said I'm going to do. Like put the freaking gas in the car and get it over with. And my car has some issues where my gas mileage is absolutely horrendous. And I need to make enough money to repair this and figure out what it is. So that's the other challenge, is like I'm getting terrible gas mileage. So I'm going to go ahead and put some gas in the freaking car and, you know, get it at least 3/4 tank full. because I don't want to keep putting gas in without repairing whatever the problem is. And I need an oil change. So I have to do all those things. So I'm going to get these errands done while it's raining. Maybe by the time I'm done, the place where, you know, my garage, my garage will probably be done and we could go inside. I don't know, because it's raining. So we're going to track all kinds of the trash and garbage and tire tracks and watermarks back on the floor. It's raining. So anyway, I'm rambling. I'm going to let you guys go. It's Jacqueline J.W. Van Minimal. Thank you for joining me. Definitely subscribe, like, comment. I would appreciate that. Share it, and help me increase my viewership. I will be getting to the business of some of these lessons I am learned, and hopefully you can grow with me on this journey. I appreciate you, and I am grateful. I'll see you on the other side.